Hey folks, it's Bishopheals from the ECF forums and host of Big TV. How you guys doing, baby? It is Monday. It is Monday. Ho ho! I tell you, with all this fucking snow that's going on over here, forget about it. Oh man, I couldn't go to work today, so I said, you know what? I gotta catch up. I gotta do some videos, and you know, it's just that I've been away for the last couple of weeks. It's just I've been recuperating. I had surgery on my leg, and it's just been I've been knocked up on medication and I just didn't feel right. I couldn't do any videos. I mean, but anyway, I'm you know getting better. I'm a walking disaster pretty much. You know, just I got a bad black cloud somewhere around me, but it's getting this, that's for sure. But hey, I'm here. We're gonna be doing a video today and on a couple of things. First things and foremost, I've been getting a lot of PMs as far as doing micro coils. Being that I use 3/32 drill bit a lot, mainly 4 wraps, dual coils, and that can grant you anywhere between 0.4 to almost 0.5 ohms, depending if you're going to micro coil it, separate it, or if there's any extra slack into the poles. And the question is that if they couldn't get 332s, what could they use? Okay, no problem. Well, guess what? Cisco came out with something. Yes, Cisco from Avid Vapor. Oh ho, check it out, people. Forget about it. Oh, I tell you. Now, he incorporated a few sizes, okay? And this is all steel, stainless steel. Let me show you. Check it out. Here it is. And for $6.99, which is cheaper than lunch, people, I mean, seriously, really cheaper than lunch. I mean, this can help you get a consistent coil depending what kind of size of wick you're using. I like to dual wick my 2Ms and sometimes 3Ms and stuff, and this is ideal, I tell you, because what I can do is I can use the 3M millimeter size or the 2.5 millimeter size. I use the 2.5 and the 2.0 for 2M size wicks, dual wicks, and I snake it in. And the 3M for like the 3.5s and the 3M, what I do is I moisten up the wick ahead of time with the juice that I'm going to use, and I can snake it right through without a problem whatsoever. And you get a total of 4 pieces, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, and 3.0. So this is pretty much something that totally kicks ass in doing a dual coil, or even a single coil. So this is my 3/32 drill bit, okay, and compared to this one, as you can see, it's pretty much close in diameter. Let me focus that. Check it out. Okay, pretty damn close, people. Oh, I tell you, it's almost, I would say it's just like a fraction, but it works. So to show that it works, guess what? I have it on my Patriot and my Helix, my Helios. Here's my Patriot, and I put on here a total of 4 wraps. You're not going to be able to tell as much because I got juice in there already. But I got 4 wraps on here, and this thing pumps like a champ, totally like a champ. Totally like a champ. Totally digging it. Totally digging it. And the other thing I'm digging is this drip tip. You know, it's funny because I was talking to Cisco Friday night, and I said to him, you know, and Dino, we were all together at the shop, and I said, you know what, I really need some new drip tips. And being that I'm really hooked on Good Sense drip tips, and they're no longer to be found, located, they just fucking vanished. I mean, even their website, you get the errors, vanished. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened, man? Fucking UFO took over or something, I tell you. They're gone. Forget about it. Oh, man, nothing. Nobody said nothing to nobody. They just split, boom, bye, forget about it. Bada bing. Anyway, they're sleeping with the fishes, pretty much. So Cisco came out with some nice freaking drip tips, man. I mean, extraordinary, extraordinary, beautiful 15 millimeter size in the bore. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is just freaking phenomenal, bro. And she's hitting freaking great. Look at that. And you have dual O-rings, and it's really snug for a 510. Oh, it's just freaking beautiful. Look at the size of that. Totally, man. And there we go. Nice snug fit right on the Patriot. Ooh, real nice. And she feels so good. Totally good. And on my Helios, the same thing. I wrapped on here a little bit higher resistance coils up to 1 ohms, and she fits beautifully. Look at this, freaking beautifully, right on, perfect. It's snug enough, you know, to hold it. Oh man. Look at that. On 20 watts, 1 ohms, this thing is firing up like a freaking beast, I tell you. Totally like a beast at 4.6 volts. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can focus that for you. Oh, I think it would help if I turn it this way. 20 watts. There it is. At 1 ohms. There it is, 4.6 volts. Freaking beautiful, Frank. Forget about it. Gotta add some more juice. I'm telling you, Cisco is kicking ass, I tell you. He's coming out with some nice stuff. Totally beautiful. And this can be found on his website. Here it is, as you can see. And it's only $14.99. Very inexpensive. There it is at a close-up, you can actually see. Now this is 15 millimeters. Really big. It's totally worth having, especially for RBAs. It's a phenomenal drip tip. I mean, I personally like the good sense, but they're not here anymore. So, and I also have glass drip tips, and I've always liked, you know, stainless steel. I really am, you know, concerned with other type of metal designs and stuff. You know, what would be bad health-wise, and I know with stainless steel, I can't go wrong with that. Great, delicious, I tell you. Ooh. The only thing is I need to get a few more of these things. Yep, I need a few more of these. I'm gonna have to place an order for this stuff. But it's just wonderful, man. Oh man, and it's just, the bore is just so big, and you can actually see, I mean, how narrow the edges are. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful construction, totally. So I just wanted to show you. So I just gotta say thank you, Cisco, for this drip tip. It's working out totally great, freaking great. And plus, with the added bonus that now you have the right tools, people. You have the right tools and the opportunity to obtain yourself these rods that Avid Vapor has. I tell you, forget about it. You want nano coils, you want micro coils, you want dual coils, you want those coils done freaking right. Get yourself the right tool for it. This is freaking ideal to make it. Stay away from using those Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. Yeah, they can, you know, software do it, but you know what? The thing is that that's only one size, okay? And if once you get accustomed to using it on a set size standard, to have the ability of using 2M wick, 2.5 wick, 3M wick, 3.5 wick, You know, even echo wool with the different variations of sizes. Okay, you have the tools to play with different sizes of wicks for dual layer wicks. Okay, to actually snake them right across. I tell you, I mean, it's just totally ideal. As a matter of fact, let me just show you how simple it is. I mean, it is just freaking simple to actually use. Okay, and I'm going to use the rod, which is pretty much identical to the 3/32. Before this thing falls on me. Okay, so here's the rod that I'm going to use, and as you can see, it's pretty much very identical to the 3/32 one. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using. Now, what I do is, just to show you, I'm going to use a piece of 2-amp equal. I'm going to use 28 gauge wire. And very simply what you do is I'm going to wrap 4 wraps. And I'm going to yank on it. And by me yanking on it, I can very easily start squeezing them in. Okay? Like so. Okay? Release it. Here's my coil. Now, what I would actually do with this coil, just to show you, see, I dual wrap my wick, and then dual wrap my wick, and I insert my wire like this so I can snake it. Apply a little bit of juice just on the wick, the juice that I would actually use. That. Then I snake it right through the actual coil. Now I would actually do this right on the addy once I assemble the coil, but this is just, you know, just to show you, you know. Then you snake this right through. And it gives you the right amount of resistance and there she is. Okay, and that's pretty much how I assemble my Patriot. Thing is, you can see it's just because of the juice and the color. There we go. See that? Now, once you add juice to it, it's going to open up. Okay, it's just going to expand. The wick is going to expand. And that's how simple what I would use to actually set up a dual microcoil or a single coil. Quite simply put. So it's very, very, very simple to do. And if you have the right tools, it just makes it a whole lot simpler. So I'm going to keep this video short. I just wanted to show you those two new toys from Avid Vapor. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. Live hard and vape hard. Forget about it.